Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. Right, today's video, I've been looking forward to doing this actually, and I've seen lots of videos on this. It is obviously this Aeroband Smart Guitar, a new way to be a musician. I think that's quite important to take in. Alright, I hope you can see that. It's really hard to get the camera, it's a big box. So let's open the box up. First thing first, figure out how to open the box up. What's in the box? Here we go. Take that off. Ooh. We've got a little box. We'll take that out. We'll have a look in there in a minute. Nicely packaged, got to say. Obviously you've got the guitar body, which is this thing. It's got some weight to it. Probably no heavier than a decent, guitar body. Obviously there's a speaker in there, it's got some buttons and knobs and things, but we'll investigate all that as time goes on. And then you've got the fretboard, the neck, and the fretboard. Got some buttons up there. Obviously no tuners because it's not a conventional guitar. Strings are stuck on nylon. Does have frets, they are raised, and they're nylon I think as well. So you can't bend strings, so that's one thing to point out from the off. It's very flat. It's quite wide. So I mean that's quite wide for me, but we'll see how it goes when we play it. So that's the first look at that, and then we've got this little box here, which is going to have some stuff in it, obviously. Come on, hang on. Not too much. I've got some plectrums, which is nice. Just your normal plasticky kind of plectrums. A tool. I'm not sure what that's for, but we've got a stabby thing. And a USB cable, obviously, because it's probably rechargeable. Yep. And, oh, we got some chord sheets by the looks of it. Are they stickers? I think they're stickers. They're stickers, I think. And some blank stickers, I suppose. We'll figure that out later. Lots of chords on there. Okay. And obviously your free 1 year warranty. It's an extended warranty. So that's 2 years then, is it? So yeah, you get 2 year warranty. That's good. And then the user manual, obviously. Okay, back to the guitar body. We've got some paper protecting those. Okay, they're metal strings on that part, which is obviously the strumming part. What's this say? Switch the mute bar to mute the sound after plucking the string. Touch the mute bar. So it's got a sensor there, so you can do muting. To play the palm mute, please touch the mute bar while playing. Tells you twice. Touch the mute bar while playing. Okay. I'll leave that on there for now. Well, that came off. What's going on here? I like ball ends. They're like ball ends for the strings. So that's where the strings are. I suppose you can replace these strings if they snap. Okay, that's cool. So that comes off. That's the mute bar sensor. And little ball ends there. I don't know if you can buy these strings then or what. Or do they just clamp in there? Maybe they just clamp in there. You just use conventional strings, maybe. You just cut them. Don't know. Maybe that's what that tool's all about. But I can't imagine you breaking them very easily. We don't know, do we? Okay, so that's that. Let's bolt it together. Body and the neck. Ah, simple as that. And it's on. So there you are, your guitar. So I think it's important to say at this point, it looks like a guitar, obviously. Has a neck like a guitar. Strings don't bend. Not sure why they didn't include that. And because you don't have any movement in the strings, initially, my first impression here is it's very, very hard to feel what you're doing. But it will be very easy to play, I should imagine. But we'll get into that. Okay. Initial thoughts are, it looks really nice, it looks really good quality. I love the packaging. I'm excited to try this. And the reason I'm excited to try this is because, as some of you know, I live in a van now. I do have a MIDI setup that I use with my acoustic guitar, and it's the old Roland blah blah blah. Anyway, there's videos on that. So this could actually replace that, and if this does work out how I want it to work out for me, this could replace that, I hope. But we'll see. Okay, it's been a couple of days and I've been playing around with this, having great fun with it. Some frustrations, but I'll talk about that, largely because of my own self though. But I'm going to start by reading you what Aeroband have sent me about who Aeroband is. So if you don't know who Aeroband is, this talks about them. It's very quick, so stick with it. So, about Aeroband. At Aeroband, our mission is to revolutionise the musical landscape with innovative digital instruments that make music accessible and enjoyable for everyone. We strive to democratise music creation by providing smart, intuitive tools that inspire creativity and foster learning. Okay? Allowing individuals of all skill levels to express themselves musically, guided by our core values of innovation, accessibility, empowerment, and joy. We aim to make musical expression as natural and fulfilling as possible, ensuring that anyone with a passion for music can pursue it with ease. They say that quite a lot. Ease, easy, making it easy, making instruments that are easier to play than conventional instruments, I'm going to say. So, and having played with this now for a couple of days, put some hours into it, it is very easy to play. I will confirm that. Anyway, so as we go on with this guitar, the design philosophy. Aeroband's guitar philosophy is not just to refine the guitar, but to redefine it. Our vision is to make the process of music creation accessible and enjoyable for everyone. With a focus on user-friendly design, we aspire to empower individuals to explore their musical potential. Embrace the journey with us as we introduce a new way to be a musician. A fresh, approachable path to musical expression for all. We blend simplicity with innovation to create an instrument that's inviting to newcomers as it is intriguing to veterans. I guess I'm a veteran. It's more than an improved guitar, it's a new gateway to musical joy. Okay. So that's what Aeroband's about, that's what this is about. Alright? So it is not like your conventional guitar, they make that very clear. One of their aims is to make it easy to play, so it's accessible for all. So maybe complete beginners, because you know what it's like if you've learned guitar, you know how painful it can be and how hard work it can be. And as one of my band members has skin condition where his skin gets ripped off quite easily, he is a guitar player and a drummer, plays a lot of drums now because he finds it really difficult to play guitar. This could be something very useful for him as a practice tool and perhaps as a live tool, but we'll see. People with arthritis, any kind of like muscle or finger joints or anything they struggle with, this could be a really good way of not just learning guitar, but maybe if you're in a position where you can't play guitar very well anymore, you can play this instead. So on that note, let's look at the fretboard and the strings. The strings are glued on, they don't move, they're nylon, and the frets are nylon, and they're stuck to the frets as well. So there is no pushing down like you would on a normal guitar with the string height. So you just literally just touch the strings. You can feel the strings, which is good, so you know where you are. If you're a guitar player, you can naturally feel where you are. The neck is quite wide, but it's okay. I've got stubby hands, and I can play it. It's fine. I would worry, however, with someone young, like maybe 10, under 10, would probably struggle to get the hand around that. But it is very, very comfortable to play because of that. My only thing that I would say is because the strings are nylon and because the frets are nylon, when you're sliding, there's quite a bit of friction. It probably would be better if the frets were metal. I don't know if there's any kind of lubrication you could maybe put on it for slides, but I did find that it's a little bit restricted. It's not impossible, but it's not like smooth like a normal guitar would be.
Bye.